Bago yung killer question ni Alex, punta muna tayo sa napaka-busy na si Albert Abelido.
Professor na, vlogger pa, ano ba ba?
Accountant.
Accountant.
Hey,
Wow!
Sorry.
Flat?
Nagturo ko kanina Eva Boy, congratulations. Yung first question ko is, anong kinukonsider mong sagrado sa paggawa ng teleserye?
Sagrado yung commitment mo dapat. Sagrado yung time. Sagrado yung respeto mo sa character at saka sa istorya at sa buong project. That for me is very sacred because you want to be part of a team, not be, opposing or being the problem or the cause of the problem. That for me is really sacred. Kasi hindi lang naman ito about you. This is, you're just part of a bigger whole. That for me is sacred. When you give your time, hindi ka pabigat. You really give it. You really give your best, and you make sure na you're on the same page with everyone.
And yung second question ko is, working with this
Bibinata?
working with these young stars today, ano yung parang masasabi mong sana natututunan na nila as an actor as compared to what you have had experience when you were younger?
In all fairness naman, I mean, the reason why they're on top of their game is because they're really dedicating their life, and their effort to learn. So from my time as compared to now, I could see their commitment. I could see their when they're given something, they're all willing to learn. Especially when we were starting, having a lot of young guys, for the fraternity. Parang, in the course of time, magkakalaglagan eh. So, I saw the commitment of everyone, Parang, ito na yung chance mo to shine. So, I guess, it's inevitable for everyone to show up and make sure na, they get seen, na nakikita sila, and they leave an impact. So, the generation right now is very practical in terms of that, because they know it might be their first and last project. So they're more practical in that sense, that they give it their best. Not just the two of them, but these are young stars. I mean, they started really young. So now, we're on the same page in terms of our commitment to whatever we do. Because we all grew in the same industry. But I really appreciate the commitment that they have now. I guess that's why, they're playing leads.
And then yung last question ko is, in terms of input in the teleserye, ano yung pinaka-proud ka na na-contribute mo sa teleserye na?
I guess same as what I said from the previous question. I was there, I was present. I made sure that I gave life to a character na may kapupulutan na aral. From the time that he was really a bad guy down to his redemption. I guess what I gave for it is what I can say my token of appreciation. Not just how much I'm paid or because I had to do it, but I was there. I'm always present in everything that I do. I always make sure na I grow with the character, and then I become the character instead of him making it more like me. So that's the fun part, that I'm able to enjoy right now, and being part of projects such as Pamilya Sagrado. You give back by giving it your best, Yung commitment lang talaga ang importante, and willing to learn, willing to grow, and to collaborate.
Okay. Thank you, Albert. Appreciate ko lang sa expression. She say, thank you for staying.
Nag-check pa siya sa patrol ba?
I know.
Nagpapatay na siya ng oras dito.
Sabi ko nga, akala ko, sobrang appreciate ko. The longest time na nag-stay siya sa isang media ko. Talaga na silang fan. Hindi kay Jody yung stay na matagal.
And then, early bird si Greta. Thank you, Greta.
Kasi nga nanliligaw siya. Nanliligaw ng 2:30 kay Kuya P. Ano pagbigyan naman, yung came so early, kaya nag-match talaga yung schedule. Nakakatuwa lang.
Yes. Partner, we are down to our killer question.
Coming from?
No other than the feisty Alex
Feisty,
Rosa.
yes.
Go on, Alex.
First of all, thank you, Piolo, for that.
Yes.
Thank you, thank
Of course,
you.
thank you to that.
Will forever be indebted to
Oh,
you.
No, it's all good.
Tawag dito, my question is, this is the first time that you've worked na ang team ay political family.
Yeah.
Di ba? It revolves about the political saga and the political drama of a family.
Right.
What life lessons did you learn out of Pamilya Sagrada?
A lot. You know, just being a father, being a person, being a human being, being a son, and being real. Yung authenticity kasi ng character niya, it transcends. So, I was really able to appreciate the human side of the character that I portrayed, not just because he comes from a political family, but he comes from just a normal, unit, which is, his family. And growing with him for 6 months, I really appreciated his humanness. Alam mo yun, if it's such a word, if it's a word. But yun very, very sensitive, in terms of how he had to craft his scenes. And I really just enjoyed portraying someone who's really, who's almost like a real person. When I had different picks for the character, I enjoyed the process because, it made me look at my character from that perspective. If I were to play a politician, like in real life, yun yung mga life lessons ko, but bottom line is really, it all goes back to family, and your appreciation of that unit of our society, knowing that the things that you do will not just echo in eternity, but it'll have a ripple effect, with the people around you. So it's important for you to do what is right, not just for yourself, but for your family.
As Rafael Sagrado, you came from a political family, di ba? As Rafael Sagrado, you've won some wars and lost some battles.
Right.
What were the wars worth losing, and what were the battles worth winning?
The battles worth losing, I guess, are the battles that you learned from, the battles that made you a better person. And the battles that I won were things that, I stood for myself and that I believed in. So it's important that you know your core. And in the course of time, through the course of the story, there were a lot of conflicts, a lot of battles that we had to confront. And good thing about it, you come out a better person. So with all the battles that you face, whether good or bad, outcome-wise, you learn from it. Yeah.
A very political character si Rafael Sagrado, di ba?
Right.
Ano yung natutunan mo sa kanya at ayaw mong matutunan sa kanya?
The thing that I really, and I guess I learned from him was yung love for the family, love for his kids, love for what is right. And the thing that I didn't want to take from him was yung evilness, I guess, yung greed. Just because we're born into a political family, it doesn't give you a choice, to be a better person, to be that person that, hopefully the sons can look up to, or the audience, or his constituents can learn from. I guess, but just again, bottom line is, he was a human being. He was a person, and there were a lot of learnings along the way that I took from him as a character.
Last question. What are you more of, Rafael or Sagrado?
I'd say Rafael because he's more of a person than having to deal with his last name. Kasi Sagrado entailed a lot of drama in his life. If I were just to be one person, I'd be a Rafael that I can, make myself and create a person out of that character. It's so hard because when you're a Sagrado in this drama, in this series, it came with a lot of issues, it came with a lot of conflicts, and it's hard to deal with that.
Thank you.
Wow,
Thank you,
thank
Alex.
you. Ikaw, Tito Bobby, what are you more?